Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. I'm feeling absolutely fantastic today. I just got back into a nice workout today and really was able to push it without hacking up my lungs or feeling like I was going to die. I'm definitely feeling back towards 100%, so I'm really grateful for that. Today, I want to answer the question, should you be strength training, specifically weightlifting, if you are a grappler? Is there any benefits, and how do you even gain strength with strength training without it being too much of a tax on your general training? Now, obviously, there's a benefit. Otherwise, some of the top athletes in the world wouldn't be doing strength training. But there is a little bit of a misconception that some of the people that are looking to gain strength and incorporate some strength training in their routine is that they need to gain weight in order to gain strength. It is simply not the case. Now, if you do go on a traditional bulk like you see most bodybuilders do, then you are going to gain weight. And if that's your goal, if you want to go into a heavier weight class, or you just want to, maybe you're a skinnier person and you just want to gain weight, that's totally fine. But you don't have to necessarily gain weight if you don't want to leave your weight class. Now, if you are looking to get into strength training, the main thing that you should be focusing on is progressive overload of compound movements. Compound movements are exercises that utilize multiple joints and movement. An isolation exercise would be something that only uses one joint. So an example would be a compound movement is like a push press or a squat. An example of an isolation exercise would be something just as simple as a bicep curl. Doing compound movements, you're going to get more bang for your buck. It's going to incorporate those muscles. And especially as someone that's more of a beginner, then you will be able to gain strength without a problem. As long as you're focusing on good quality technique, you will progress each week. If you've never taken the time for, 1 to 3 months taking time out to actually focus on your weightlifting technique, then you would be classified as a beginner. As you focus on your technique, you may notice at first that you don't really feel too strong, but as you get more efficient at your strength technique, you're naturally going to just build more strength without trying. There is a lot of noob gains to be found in just taking a few months to focus on your technique and build a nice baseline of strength. You'll notice right in the first few months how much more efficient you are at recovery, as well as how much more efficient you are as far as your strength goes when it comes to coming back onto the mats after you do your strength training. And my final reason for today, as far as why you should be doing strength training in an intelligent way, is that strength training as a natural athlete will help you strengthen your joints, tendons, and ligaments, which will allow you to decrease your chance of injury. And decreasing your chance of injury is the most important thing, because injury is what's going to lead you to spending a lot of time. Being injured will result in you spending weeks or months off of the mats, and that's going to be a very inefficient use of your time. So remember that strength training that you're doing and you're focusing on proper technique, it's not only helping you with your performance, but it's also helping you decrease your risk of injury and also the aches and pains that just come with daily life. And just as a final note, remember that strength training is going to be important only if you have good technique. So while you're working on your strength, remember to spend, even if it's just 15 minutes before or after class, drilling the techniques that you're regularly learning, because your technique is going to be the most important thing to your performance. If you just spend an extra couple hours a week on your strength and you spend a little bit of time before and after class drilling those moves that you've been learning in class or things that you're finding online that you want to add into your game, you're going to become that much of a better athlete. So remember though, it's technique first, and then strength will back up that technique. So that's my message for today on strength training for grapplers. I hope you guys found this enjoyable. If you'd like, you can go ahead and ask a question right here and I will answer it.